How's it going, everyone? It is Prashawn here, and I've been out of Snap for a week. I was super sick. I was out on my butt for a week. I had the man flu. And while I was gone, there's a new patch, which means there's new leaks. None of this is permanent. It's all speculation. It could all change in the future. But it looks like we're getting a new Galactus, which is a 610, and it looks like it's going to be in the August season. So it's just a continuation of the final. Why am I saying Final Fantasy? I have like Final Fantasy Magic cards on my brain. That's all I've been watching on YouTube. But we do have a Fantastic Four season upon us that's coming in July. And it just seems like this is just going to be a continuation of that season or story or whatever when it comes to Marvel Snap. So this Galactus here is going to be the season pass card. It looks like 610, and its description reads, "My Herald is the next character I see you play. End of turn, +3 power if you're winning my Herald's location. So if hand or in play." So does Galactus get +3 power like no matter what? Like if the Herald is in hand or play, or if Galactus is in hand or play? So if you think about Galactus, if you know any of the lore of Galactus, Galactus always has a Herald. The most famous herald is Silver Surfer by far, but his heralds go out and seek planets for him to feed on. And then if you look at Fantastic Four First Steps, we do have a female Silver Surfer, which is Shala Ball, I believe. And if you read the comics, or if you're into the comics, the original 616, it's Norrin Rad and Shala Ball as his love interest. And it seems like they just flipped the script and just made it where Shala Ball is Silver Surfer instead of Norrin Rad. So if you know Galactus 2, right, he has tons of heralds. And if you look at some of the leaks in Marvel Snap, there are some heralds. So I'm still confused on the text. My herald is the next character I see you play. Does this mean you have to have the herald in your deck? Does he summon a herald for you? Um, I don't know. we don't know. It's all spec, right? So we do have some heralds here. We have Terex the Tamer, which is a 3/3, which seems like they want you to play Silver Surfer with Galactic. Like this is weird. All right. Well, it makes sense because maybe like you just play heralds and then at turn 6 you just go boom, because we'll look at Frankie. Well, not Frankie Ray. We'll look at Silver Surfer First Steps. It might make sense looking down the line here. But we do have Terax the Tamer, and he's a 3/3 on reveal. For each location, shuffle a rock into the losing player's deck, which is very interesting. And he's here on a rock. And then next here we have the following one, also a Herald of Galactus. On reveal, set your max energy equal to this card's power, which could hurt you, right? If this his power stays at 5, turn 6, you can't play any 6 like cost cards. That hurts a little bit. But if you're playing cards like Gwenpool or an Akia or Okoye, this might help. And then if you do it more than once or a few times, you could get some crazy energy going, right? And then we have Shella Ball herself, Silver Surfer First Steps. End of turn, if you're winning this location with an on reveal card, copy its text. So it looks like if you have like a Silver Surfer, or if you played a Silver Surfer earlier, you could use this Shala Ball or Silver Surfer First Steps card here to go off again. But what situation? Like it's just we like. Would you play Silver Surfer on 6 and then play this after it, and then hope that she goes off too? Or do you play it on a turn beforehand and then hope that she goes off like at the end of the game? And this end of turn mechanic, like I wonder if it just happens once or the end of every turn. Like that's one thing I don't know yet either. I haven't asked. Like none of the dev team or anything either. But like I wonder if it's just like end of turn is like once or every end of turn. Because that will be interesting to see too. And then next here we have Redshift. On reveal, discard the leftmost card in your hand and add a random card with the same cost to your hand. This is interesting. Very interesting. I don't know. I don't know if I like this card. I don't like this card. I don't know. I think it'll work in like hella decks. Because if you have a bunch of 6 costs, maybe you could get like a random 6 cost or something. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments how you guys feel about Redshift. And this is another Herald of Galactus. But it seems like he doesn't match with like the other stuff. Like, I feel like Terrax is a good fit for some Galactus Surfer stuff. The Fallen one might work. It could work if you could buff your hand the right way. And of course, you have Silver Surfer First Steps, which makes sense, right? That it all should go together. And then Redshift doesn't seem like he should go with the other cards. And then we have Frankie Ray here. I don't know if you guys are familiar with like the Fantastic Four TV show cartoon that was on back in the day. Like they definitely featured Frankie Ray. She became a Herald of Galactus in that show. And then she's a 3/4. She reads, after the next time you play a 6-cost card, double this card's power. Which is pretty cool too. It makes you want to play Magic. You have to play Magic. Right? Like, just imagine you play this, and then you just play your Galactus, and then this becomes a 3/8. Or you could play this in the Hulk deck. Right? Like, this doesn't happen once, right? This happens after the next time you play a 6-cost card, double this card's power. Does this happen every time? Or just once? Even if it happens just once, it's fine. But if you could play this in a deck with the Hulks, and you're just putting down 6-cost cards like She-Hulk, Red Hulk, and Hulk, like this card could actually like pop off. I think that's pretty cool. But like, what do you guys think about these heralds? Like, I'm very confused on the description of this card. My herald is the next character I see you play, which is I don't know. Like, let me know. Let me know. What do you guys think? What have you seen? I haven't seen any other. Well, I haven't watched any other creators' stuff on this, so I don't know what their thoughts are. But if you guys have, let me know. Let me know down in the comments. And then these are some of the leaks that happened, right? Like if you look at heralds or think about heralds of Galactus, Deadpool was even a herald at once. Gambit was even a herald for Galactus. Like, it looks like you get this Galactus card back. This looks like Ghost Rider. Get some borders. You get a Galactus First Steps card. And it seems like you get another variant for Galactus too. So, interesting. I wonder what is going to be the premium. The premium card. But yeah, then we have a bunch of leak cards. I'll probably go over these more once we have like more information on them. But it does look like we're gonna probably have like a Vision Quest season, just based off of seeing Viv here. And then we're getting a bunch of zombie cards. We do have Marvel Zombies coming to Disney Plus soon. So it seems like we're gonna have a zombie season, which is gonna be pretty cool as well. But what do you guys think about like these heralds? I know I keep on going back to it, but I don't know. Let me know. And be on the lookout for my Fantastic Four First Steps season preview video. I'm gonna give out a premium season pass from that video, so make sure you like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. And yeah, just looking at the stuff, hopefully you guys learned a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe you know some of the stuff already, but yeah. Till next time, be safe, keep on snapping, and peace.